Hi everyone, how are you? Festival Nova Klabin now brings to you a very interesting conversation with two business people working for the global leader in the chemistry industry. I'm talking about BASF. Our guests are the Senior VP for BASF Brazil, Antonio Lacerda, and the Head of Strategic Customer Relationships, focusing on open innovation, Renata Milanese. Welcome. It's a great pleasure to have you in our festival. How are you, Renata? How are you, Antonio?
Hi there, how are you? Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to be here with you today. It's our pleasure. I'd like to begin this conversation with Renata. I have a question for you, Renata. BASF is thought to be one of the leaders in this engagement with the innovation system in Brazil, the Brazilian innovation ecosystem. How do you do that? Rosana, it's been an amazing journey. 2 years ago, we've launched our Center of Scientific and Digital Experiences here at BASF in São Paulo. We are on the ninth floor of our headquarters, and the main purpose is to connect BASF with this open innovation ecosystem. For us too, this was a journey of learning, and it was very interesting to see how we can obtain totally different solutions and innovations that we had never imagined, and even better when we are able to involve our customers, our partners in this journey in order to find a better solution, a solution that will benefit not only BASF, but also our customers and partners. I can only encourage everyone to get on board. Renata, I will get back to you to talk more about some of these programs, connections, and partnerships you have. But I would like to hand it over to Antonio precisely to focus on this point. This movement, Antonio, is not limited to the company's environment. It does not remain indoors. We see that the innovation culture must extend beyond the company, this movement of establishing connections and partnerships to create a fertile, innovative environment.
You're right, definitely. Specifically when it comes to BASF, we act upon different segments, very different areas. We connect very powerful clients from different areas that can get benefits from a open innovation scheme, from an open innovation environment. So it's really common that we can talk to a cosmetic manufacturer with Clabin, with a startup, so we can develop new packaging solutions. So all of them are clients from BASF, but we bring in a startup so they can help us. Everyone, BASF, Clabin, and the cosmetic company, so we can create maybe solutions that are more friendly to the environment. And this, of course, requires acceptance that the innovation can come from the outside. So it starts with ourselves opening our minds so innovation can come, and accepting that something from the outside can contribute a lot with the full ecosystem, not only BASF, not only Klabin, but for all the clients, for everyone. That's the richness of open innovation.
And was there a lot of resistance on the part of BASF's employees? Like when you say that this may come from the outside, is it not a threat to the consolidated structure of such a large company?
It could, but it wasn't the case because what happens is that it generates new business opportunities. When you open the company for open innovation so others can innovate inside BASF and with our clients, you increase your business volumes. You speed up your time to market. I mean, you can launch products more frequently. And we have examples of many companies on cleaning products, for example, for house cleaning products. Clients were able to launch or introduce new products in the market up to 6 months. They took 6 months less by talking to the startups. Everyone is winning in this process. We, Klabin, everyone We are working on the B2B, business to business. We do not sell to the market itself. The only exception is souvenir. So that's the power of connection that we need to have. And we need to convince our clients to launch products for the end consumer more quickly, faster, better products. We can sell more, our clients sell more, and the end consumer is satisfied with the product, a very good quality product that is here in the market.
I'd like to expand on what Antonio Lacerda and Renata Milanese have said for us to talk in more detail about recycling in Brazil, which is a big problem, and we tend to expect a lot from public administration when it comes to making decisions, but in fact, it's the business sector that has been the protagonist in this area, and we have the example of ReciChain, a program, a consortium of companies and organizations with a positive impact on the recycling value chain. Is that right, Renata? Tell us more about ReciChain. ReciChain was created in an unexpected manner. Actually, it stemmed from a necessity. A businessman detected a social problem we have with garbage collectors and a way of adding formality to this sector. Of course, BASF is involved. It's a core topic for us, the recycling of plastics. So why not involve all links in the chain to come up with a robust solution for this problem that we face in Brazil? But we understand that BASF alone cannot bring an appropriate solution into the market. What we did was to develop a concept using technologies such as blockchain to ensure the safety in all steps through which this package goes, and in a partnership with consumer good companies that are at the other extreme selling products in these packages, for us to be able to make this whole ecosystem related to the recycling of plastic to function in an appropriate manner to ensure the sustainability of the project and, at the end of the day, the recycling and return of plastics to the production chain. What concrete results could you share with us obtained through this partnership with startups precisely to accelerate innovation, entrepreneurship, and the digital mindset in all areas? You asked at the beginning about the resistance against these processes within BASF. We introduced a new way of looking at things. We begin by talking to customers about their problems and their pains. So it's from a different perspective that we begin this innovation process. And only then can we understand how BASF can contribute and how startups can contribute. We currently have a list of more than 10,000 startups that have relationships with BASF, and it's by understanding the pains that we are able to obtain more robust solutions in a shorter time. It's also great to see that we do not need to work with a single perspective at a time. We can work with several perspectives in a single project. For example, when we discuss mobility, we may have to deal with aspects related to cars, to culture, to the mobility of cities. Therefore, in a single context, we can deal with several initiatives with different startups, and it's great to see the results that we can offer to our customers and partners. How does it feel for you, who have been in the business for a long time, to deal with this unstable environment full of highs and lows, trial and error, which is the implementation of the innovation culture in the company?
Well, for me, it's like a fuel. I think it's wonderful. I think the challenges are great to be renewed. I believe that regardless the education we have, if we think openly for innovation, if we believe that we are ready to be there for the new changes, being able to cope, so we can maybe, you know, doing these great changes and these uncertainties that we have in the world, we can turn them into opportunities. That's what we have done. We were the first chemical company in South America to have a website for e-commerce. The first one 40 years ago. We were the first chemical company to launch. Back at that time, we called that Black Friday. We had a Black Friday of chemical products. No one will buy formic acid because he want to. Like, what I'm going to do today, I'm gonna buy 1 ton of formic acid. It's not like that. The purchase process is a little bit different. We are in a very interesting part. We have more than 9,000 new clients in Brazil because of this platform, because of the opportunity we saw. Another interesting thing was Onono. As Renata said, Onono is a center for scientific and digital experiences, for innovation. It's inspired in Cubo from Itaú. We have a version that is in São Paulo, and we have a lab, a real lab inside of it. This lab develops products for the cosmetic world, cleaning products. So we have a very, very nice physical space, but we have innovation inside this physical space. We have more than 60,000 clients that have visited this space. Well, they used to come in person. Now we have virtual Onono. We take Onono to our clients. But we take the solutions, BASF solutions. We take the interaction from BASF with the supply chains. And that's one of the good sides of this. We are in many markets and almost all industries, almost all clients, all the companies are clients from BASF. So we need to use the power of connection. We can be catalyzers of this innovation strength that we have.
And who would have thought, Renata, that the innovation culture would lead to a more inclusive environment, a more diverse environment in companies? As a woman, in your journey, you certainly experienced the difficulties that women face to enter this market, in particular in the chemistry industry. Tell us about the importance of such an environment in order to innovate in Brazil. When we combine different minds, we create the raw material for innovation. Without an environment that includes different views, you cannot bring different solutions to the marketplace. Diversity of thought is very important. We have highly diverse teams. We tend to think about diversity of race and gender, but it goes beyond that. We also have different ages, the experience of those who are familiar with the chemistry market, and also the momentum of young people who want to do things in a different way. And when you gather all of these people and say, let's go for it, it's really great to see the outcome. Of course, there is a journey that may not be shorter. There's a lot of trial and error. Like you said, it's very important for us to take the first step. We always say, let's start small, let's see if we are on the right path. And when you are able to see the path, it's much easier to bring everyone on board, as we like to say. Renata, Antonio, I loved this conversation. It's a shame we don't have much time because I could spend hours discussing BASF's initiatives. Congratulations. Bye bye, and I hope to see you again.
Thank you so much for this invitation. Thanks, Klabin. It was a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Rosana. Thank you very much, Klabin. And I'd like to invite you to visit the ninth. It can be the start of a new journey in your life too. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Very good. I hope you will remain with us to be inspired by purposeful innovation ideas. I'll be right back.